Hey everybody, I am back for the big announcement today. I have the CEO of Easy.Auto, Scott Henninger. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
All right, so I'm going to bring the live chat up and going. Everybody has been waiting with anticipation for this big announcement today, Scott. So we're going to get into that. So a lot of people will show up here. We already have 28 people in the chat.
All right.
And so we're looking good. So let's talk about, how this came about. Let's talk about how this all came about with the conversation that you and I have had of recent times and why I decided to join Easy.Auto or Vices.
Right.
So let's talk about.
Have you told everyone?
I haven't told.
Or did you just do it right now?
Today is that day, man. So we're announcing that I'm an official member of the Vices team.
Absolutely. So yeah, Austin and I have had we met, 8 months ago. 6 to 8 months ago.
Yeah, probably that.
And since then, we've had several conversations, about different things from just life to business to, whatever. And just talking, several times over those few months, we built a relationship and we shared a lot of the same business philosophies, and we had a lot of the same business goals in mind. And with Vices, first I'm gonna get started with just kind of bring everyone up to speed. So Vices kind of, there's been questions of, it's kind of been dark for a couple months. It's kind of been put on hold, and just want to kind of bring that all to light for everyone. Basically, we had to go back to the drawing board, and we had to make sure that we were going to be delivering the best product to be successful, but we also had to get the right people on the team to make sure that we ensured that the product that we were trying to build would also be successful. So we've brought a guy by the name of Casey Huff on, who has got an automotive background, to also help out. We also have Winsel Worldwide, who's doing our web development. And, on the crypto side now, we've brought on Austin, who is going to help us with the exchange and the crypto side of the company. Because really, it's kind of two companies in one. The original idea was Vices was the company that was going to allow you to sell cars with crypto. And as we sat down and we kept looking and we kept going over numbers and things like that, we realized that there was so much more of an opportunity to build this brand, to build this product. And that's when we came up with Easy Auto. We have over 30 years of automotive experience on the team, and being able to tie an automotive platform, which is Easy Auto, into Vices, which is the crypto side, where you can buy the car, convert the crypto, and tying those two companies together is just going to be remarkable.
Yeah.
So spoke with Austin several times, and he said, "Hey, I want to be a part of the team. Sounds awesome. I love building things." And we had a need for somebody. We have all the car experience in the world. Now we need somebody with crypto experience, so we can merge the two and really make sure that we give ourselves the best chance of success. So with that, we got our new CTO, which is our chief token operator. In most companies, that would be a chief technology operator, but with the crypto side, he's our chief token operator.
All right, so let's explain to everybody about what that's going to basically entail, right? So you can tell them and explain to them, the people here, what that's going to entail or mean.
Okay, so basically there's two completely different, if you would say, companies kind of being built here at once. We have the Easy Auto, which is an automotive platform. If you're familiar with Auto Trader, TrueCar, Car Gurus, some of these other automotive platforms, those are automotive platforms to buy cars, sell cars, research, things like that. So we're building Easy.auto, which is going to be that, but it's going to be that and so much more. And I can't get into a ton of in-depth detail about that, just due to the simple fact that I don't want to tell the competition what we're about to bring to the table. But for instance, one thing I can share is, if anyone out there has bought a car online, they've shopped online for, especially for a new car, you go online, you fill out an inquiry, and you go to TrueCar, Auto Trader, all these other websites, you fill an inquiry out, and the next thing you know, this little guy is blowing up. Text messages, emails, phone calls, and it's coming not from one dealer, not two dealers, not three, not four. It's coming from all these different people. And it gets overwhelming. And you're just like, man, I just want to buy a car. I want to get a good deal, right? So one of the things that our platform is going to do is it's going to allow you, the consumer, to make the decision, do I want to go that route? Do I want to go the route where my phone gets blown up? Or do I want to go this other route, which I can't get into great detail, but we've developed another way to buy a new car that actually we will be the ones communicating with the dealers for you until we have you the right deal, and then we will connect you with that dealer. So your phone won't be blowing up. You can go that route. You can also go the other route of basically just buying a car from a reputable dealer that has good customer reviews. So you have options. So we're not basically just giving you one option of how to buy a car. We're giving you several, and we're allowing you to make the decisions. We also are going to have shipping options on there. We're going to have a way where a consumer can sell their personal car on there. Dealers can buy your car on the website. There's going to be so much content in this one site that we're hoping to change the way that the online automotive industry does business right now. Because being in it for the last 18 years, really nothing really that new has really come out as far as the technology with websites of how to buy cars online. So, and it's funny because a lot of your top companies out there, the CEOs of the company have zero car experience, but they're building automotive websites. So that's the Easy Auto side. Now we have the devices side, which is our crypto token. It's the stock of our company. And we're actually going to be doing just that, is we're going to make it our crypto stock. We're going to get approval from the SEC to pay dividends.
You want to say that again?
We are going to get our token approved with the SEC. We're going to run straight. Yeah, we're going to run straight at them, and we're going to say, "Hey, here we are. Here's what we do, and we want your approval." And the reason we're doing that is we want full transparency, and that's what we're building.
So that is one of the major reasons people why that really made me decide to really go over the line to join the team, because if you just heard that right.
Yeah, I mean,
a security token approved by the SEC.
I know in the crypto world, because I'm a car guy. I've been a car guy, but now I'm trying to learn about crypto, and I've learned a lot, but that's why to give us the best chance of success, we've brought on somebody that is familiar with crypto, which is Austin.
Yeah.
So we want to be 100% transparent. We want to go at the SEC. We want to get approval from the SEC, because then that shows that we're protecting your investment. We're giving you the best chance to have an investment that's going to grow and that's going to build, as we are trying to build the brand, which is Easy Auto. So
yeah, awesome.
It's exciting. It's, I know to some people it sounds scary, but I mean, if you do the things right and you get the right approval, and we'll have to share quarterly earnings. We'll have to post those just like a corporation would, and we will be sharing those quarterly earnings, and we will be paying our shareholders, which are our token holders, a dividend on that quarterly financial statement.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to touch on the crypto.
You're cutting out. You there? I think we lost him. You there? Austin.
Hi guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Internet playing up big time. Really apologize for that. Need to try and get Scott back here. 1 second, guys. Really apologize for that immensely. Hopefully we can get Scott back. I just told him to come back. So anyway, I want to get back into what we're going to kind of be doing a little bit to do with the crypto side of it. I'm hoping Scott can get back on the stream, but should be able to. I'll just wait for him to come back up. But we are wanting to bring a lot of innovation to do with the crypto side to you guys. And I have a lot of great ideas rolling around in my mind. Me and Scott have had really good discussions about some innovation that we want to bring, and we want to make, we want to give people value. We want to give you value for your money, or value for your crypto, so to speak. So yeah, I apologize for the internet dropping out, guys. I got to do something about this, upgrading this. Project is Vices, and Scott is back. Buddy, I apologize for that.
You mentioned the SEC on a YouTube, and it just shuts it down. Just, come on.
Yeah, so let's, as we said, let's talk about the crypto side for a minute. Me and you, we had some good discussion around some ideas that were thrown around. But one thing we want to do is give value for people's crypto, right?
Correct.
So there's some ideas and stuff that we are throwing around at the moment.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know who this is that's joining us.
I'm not sure.
But they're going to get chucked out. So I don't know who that is that was trying to jump on with us, but yeah. So getting back to what I was saying, so yeah, we have some innovation that we're rolling around, we're talking about at the moment. We had some robust discussion about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And
so go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, and that's one of the reasons we brought you on, is because we want somebody that has the crypto knowledge, that has the ideas, that has listened to the community, that has listened to the people, that really knows what users want with an interface, ease of use. I mean, we want to make it simple. I mean, after all, our automotive company is called Easy Auto because it's supposed to be easy. So we want that same philosophy to, be transported over to the exchange side. So
yeah,
and that's what we're doing.
We want to build an exchange for you guys, because I've been in the community a lot, and I've seen a lot of people talk about internal exchanges and all that kind of thing, and they seem to think that this exchange is hard to use. that exchange is hard to use. It's not simplistic. Well, our approach and my approach is going to be, we want to deliver you something that's easy to use, very simplistic in the way that you use it, but we want it to be chic. We want it to be clean looking. We want the UI to be, really nice.
Right, and we
want to do all that sort of stuff.
And we've already shared the homepage of the exchange. Our web developers, they've already created that. They're actually already working on the layout of the inside of the exchange, but not to the point where we still have a lot of moving parts, a lot of things. Where does this button go? Where does this go? How does this flow? So on and so forth.
Yeah, totally. One of the things that I don't know if I can do this, but one of the things that we're hoping to do, okay? So think about what I'm saying, okay? Hoping to do. What we'd like to do, hope to do, is make an auto sell and an auto buy feature as a part of our exchange. Because it should be both, not one or the other.
Right. And you're basically saying you want to set it up where people can go in and say, at this I want to buy, at this I want to sell, similar to some of your other exchanges like Binance and
that's exactly right.
Okay, exactly.
That's exactly
and that we will do that. It's just building it. I mean, if that's, we have to build the product the way we want it for the users and the way the users want it. And that's one thing that, I want to let everyone know with these projects, with Easy Auto and with Visus and the exchange, a lot of times people develop things the way they want it, and they make their product tailored to them, but they don't tailor their product to the user. And that's one thing we absolutely won't do, is we will take a step back and we will say, what do our users want? What does the consumer out there that is going to be buying and selling our token want? What does the consumer out there that's going to be buying and selling cars want? And we want to build these platforms based on what the community wants in a platform. Now, with that being said, you can't make everyone happy, and you can't always, there's always going to be somebody that it's not going to work for, but we want to make sure that we develop it for the masses and make it as simple as it can be.
Yeah, so, absolutely right. Totally right. So for the new people that are coming in here, I don't know if you can see the chat, Scott, but for the new people that are coming in to the stream right now, this is a, if you will, I don't know if you want to say a relaunch, Scott, but I don't
More
know,
like a rebranding.
Rebranding, right?
Yeah.
Of Visus, but the name is Easy.auto and the stock of the company is Visus. So there's going to be two different sites. The Visus token will be.
Well, the token's actually, the token is actually Easy Auto.
Yes, Easy.auto is the coin or the token, and then there's two websites.
Then the exchange, yeah, is Visus.
Yes. So they'll be the same, like they'll be together in the same company, but they'll be separate, operating separately.
Correct.
Yeah. So we have the official Easy Auto / Visus Telegram group, which is now open that you guys can join. There's a link which Crypto Whale posted there. Thank you very much for doing that. you guys can go and join that today. And I'll be in there. Scott will be in there. And our other team member, you want to announce him, Scott?
Yeah, we've I mentioned it a few minutes ago, but Casey Huff comes from the automotive industry. I've worked with Casey and for several years, and he also brings that experience of the car side to help build the platform, the Easy Auto platform. So he's part of our team. Glad to have him on board. And, you know, we've got other people that are on the team that we are also currently bringing on board. We'll be building this team. My goal personally is, you know, to make this a Fortune 500 company, to one day not just rent, 5 or 6 offices in a 14-story building, but to have a 14-story building that does all of our operations. And, that's what we want to do, is we want to grow this thing. We know what it takes to build a platform in the automotive industry. We know what consumers want, and now we want to bridge the crypto side with that. And we want to really create a great product for both the crypto side and for the automotive consumer and for the dealers. The dealers are a big part of this as well.
Yeah, totally, mate. And that's your expertise right there. Not my expertise, but they're yours. But
you handle the crypto, I'll handle that.
Yeah, for sure. But one thing I want to say, and everybody that knows me knows that I'm really huge on community and communication. One thing that I want to stress to everybody here in the community is we want to be fully transparent, and we want to communicate with you quite regularly, actually. We want to be there for the community as much as we possibly can. Certainly this is going to be a lot of work, and we are dedicated, ready to work very, very hard for you guys. But I want to stress communication is going to be a big, huge earmark of this project moving forward. We're going to be communicating with the community a lot and very, very regularly. And I know I will definitely be making myself available to people 100%.
And do you want to tell them we didn't hire Crypto Austin?
No, he didn't hire me.
We hired the real you.
Yes. So I am going to announce that my alter ego on YouTube is Crypto Austin, but I'm going to tell you that I will be operating in this project under my real name, which is Jamie Anlazak. Couple of people did dox me, but I am going to be operating under my real name, which is Jamie Anlazak. I simply don't have really anything to hide. This is cryptocurrency, and I know people like to have anonymity, and they like that privacy. But because we're wanting to take the token with the SEC, I have to legally use my real name. So that's right, you heard it exclusively here today, that my real name is Jamie Anlazak, and I don't really have anything to hide. So there you go. That's being really transparent with you guys.
And absolutely, to finish on your point, is we are going to be 100% transparent. So there is no reason to hide under some alias or under some name, because we are building a legitimate business that is 100% transparent with real people. And, we're going to attack it. We're going to go right at it. So.
Yeah, okay. So we've got people, I don't know if you see the chat, Scott, but we do have people asking about the previous pool that was done and the previous Vices token that they have in their position, which maybe we can address that now?
Yes. So basically, the previous pool, everybody will get the new token. It'll be distributed. It'll be airdropped tomorrow evening. So the original market cap was 100 million. We've moved that market cap to 1 billion. So basically, it's 10 times the market cap. So you will be getting 10 times of whatever tokens you were holding. So you will still have the same percentage of ownership as you previously had of the Vices token. So nothing's changing there. You're not losing any ownership. You're not losing any of your tokens. You are still going to have the same exact ownership percentage that you had of the previous token.
Which is just excellent. So, guys, if you heard that right, tomorrow evening, it'll be Central Time. You know exactly what time that's going to happen, Scott?
It'll be later in the evening. We got to go and build in, put all of the MetaMask address and everything into the airdrop and send that. So sometime late tomorrow evening. And that's why we're giving everybody the opportunity before we do that to take advantage of that bonus price that we offered. Because with the Vices we had offered, it was 50 cents and we offered it for 25 cents. So we also did the same thing with the Easy token. The Easy token will be 5 cents, but we're offering it for basically 0.025 right now. So half of a nickel if you want to purchase it before we do the airdrop.
Okay, so we're agreeing to run the pre-sale, if you will, for until the airdrop's finished.
Correct.
Okay, so that's basically day and a half.
Yeah, I mean, it's I would say we'll probably complete the airdrop late tomorrow evening. So you're probably looking at a good 28, 30 hours.
Yeah, okay. Hey, guys, if you join the official easy.auto/Vices Telegram group, there's a message in there that's, I believe it's pinned in the Telegram group. You can get access to all that information, the ticker information that you need for easy.auto/token. It's all in there. You can go and get access to it. That's not a problem. It's there.
And I don't know if you can share that on
YouTube. Doesn't allow me to share up to a certain point. So
yeah. You probably Whale shared the link to the chat group, you said, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Whale did do that, yeah. So in other words, guys, the way that the airdrop will work, if you own Vices tokens previously, what will happen is you will get 10 times, 10 times. So
correct
the amount because the token price is 10 times cheaper.
Exactly. So, yeah, 10 times the supply and the price is 10 times. It's half dozen one the other. It's the exact same percentage of ownership.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And this one is paying a dividend, which it wasn't before. So and we're going to get approval from the SEC. So a lot of added value to the new token. So
yeah, no, that's awesome. And also, guys, we are throwing around some good ideas, some pretty good ideas about ways to incentivize you to hang on to your tokens as well. We're going to have maybe a few surprises along the way for you guys to hang on to your tokens. So it should be good. We've got a question here from Ilmat. So the tokens people bought last time around, you're adding a zero on.
Right.
So, for example, if you own 1,000 off the old Vices tokens, that you will get 10,000 easy.auto/Vices tokens of the new one.
Correct.
So you're not losing value at all.
No, all the token holders that are on Etherscan will get those same token holders will get the tokens that they have, just with an extra 0 added to the end. So it's the same exact percentage they currently own.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah. So if they want to go in there and look on Etherscan at the percentage that they have as a token holder, when they get the new token, their percentage of what they have will still be the same percentage.
That's exactly right. So also, guys, we will be rolling out a roadmap of some description.
Correct. And just, we are currently working on the exchange. We're looking at 3 to 5 weeks for the exchange to go live. Now, could it take 2.5 weeks? Probably not it's probably not going to come in under the 3-week period. Could it take 6.5 weeks? Possibly. Would we love to have it ready in 3? Absolutely. But we want to make sure we deliver a good product, the final product, one time, one and done. We want it to work. So, somewhere in that 3 to 5 week period is when the exchange will roll out.
Yeah. I just want to say this as well. Scott will be, talking, to the SEC very, very shortly. And we'll be working in with them. So, wherever needed, we're going to be compliant, with the SEC. We have to. So we're definitely going to be talking to the SEC. Scott will be doing that for sure.
Yeah.
When are you making?
Our attorney will be working with us on filing with the SEC. Before the exchange comes up, we will already be in communication with the SEC.
Yeah.
And that is kind of the protocol for that. So we hope to have our license before that, but it's a lengthy process, but we are going for approval with the SEC.
KB can't discuss anything about dividends until lawyers have spoken to SEC.
Correct. Yeah, we can't until the SEC exactly tells us how we need to structure the dividends, how we have to, put that in place. We really can't discuss that because we don't want to tell you something and then change it. Like I said, we want to be 100% transparent with you.
Yeah, 100%. So really, like our heart is to really, we want to comply with the SEC 100%. Like, we want to try and work in with them as much as possible to do the right thing and do whatever is needed and whatever they require. So, we will be doing that.
And, just keep in mind, the SEC's job is to make sure that investors are not taken advantage of. So going to get an SEC approval is simply having them basically tell you that your process and the way you're going to do things does protect investors. So we are willing to do whatever we have to do to make sure that we comply and we get approval from them. So
totally right. In relation to Michael Jackson here saying, shouldn't we already know that? Well, Mr. Michael Jackson, we are not lawyers. So, a lawyer is going to know that information. But anyway, moving on from that. What else can we? Oh yeah, let's touch on announcements and stuff about things that we're going to be doing. One thing that me and you do talk about is we don't want to release hard dates and announcements unless unless we like a rock solid about what we're doing. The communication, we want it to be right on point. We want it to be really good.
And we'll give you time frames. We definitely want to give you ballpark and time frames, just like we were saying about the exchange launching. We'll do the same thing with the Easy Auto site. And as we get closer to that date and we narrow it down, then we will get you more of a precise launch for those items. But our goal is to launch it as quickly as possible, but we also have to make sure we take the time to make sure that the product is ready before we launch it. So we have to do our internal testing. We might, also have some beta testing, things like that. With the Easy Auto side, the automotive side, we will also probably be doing a test market on that to make sure that we get all the bugs and kinks worked out before we take it, globally. So we will be giving you updates. That's why we have the chat. And it's not really a chat, it's more of a discussion group. A lot of these Telegram groups, there's a lot of just unrelated information inside the groups, as far as just you got to kind of weed through all of the chatter and everything just to find meaningful information. So our discussion group is just that. It is just straight talk about the project, questions about the project, updates about the project. We will be sending out screenshots, things like this, and asking for feedback. Hey, what do you think of this? Do you like this? Do you like that? Looking for people's feedback so that we can build these products to what the consumers want as much as possible.
Yeah, totally right. Totally right. So I'm just taking care of one little person here, Michael Jackson, that wants to continue to come in and do trolling. So, yeah. That's pretty much like the gist of it for now, I think. I think we don't really have much else to talk about for now, unless you've got something else to add.
No, I think we covered it. Excited about the product, excited to get going. Excited to have you on board. And, it's really going to be fun. It's going to be a great adventure for everyone involved.
Yeah, so that's exactly right. I'm happy to be here, and
glad to have you.
I'm going to work hard, as will you, and as will Casey.
Yeah, definitely, and everyone else involved.
Yeah, totally right. And guys, make sure that you come and join the Vices Telegram. Remember, it's strictly for strictly for discussion only about the Easy Auto / Vices project, and we want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, you can't post GIFs and pictures, and sorry, it's probably not going to be a lot of fun in there, but I'm sure that you can give up the fun for the funds that you're going to make.
Yeah, totally right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get off here, and we'll talk, Scott. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you.
This stream. We much appreciate it, and we will talk to you soon for sure.
All right. Thank you.
No problem at all. Catch you.
Have a good one.